Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Let's begin with the class today. Okay, so let's begin with the class today. We are taking up the new sessions today, right? So, the most probable questions which we are starting today is here. So, let's begin with it. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today is basically a few more questions there. Chaliye, let's begin with the class, everyone. It would be a cluster of all the topics together. That means I'll be taking up all the different topics today. Let's pursue further. Comes the first question, everyone. Which of the following are methods of on the job training? Coaching, vestibule training, demonstration, role playing, or apprenticeship training? According to you, which among the following is for on the job training? What do we do with on the job training? On the job means while doing the job. Is it coaching or vestibule training or demonstration or role playing or apprenticeship training? When we talk about this now, coaching is done on a regular basis, right? It is done while dealing with that particular person directly. Then comes vestibule training. This is not an on the job training because under this now the particular person is getting a dummy machinery on which they'll be working. So this is basically a dummy machine based working. Similar machine, but it would be a pilot machine or a dummy machine on which the particular person learns the work. Demonstration, in this case, demonstration is all about telling the particular person how to do it. And then comes role playing. This is again an off the job training method. While apprenticeship is the one in which the organization says, in which the particular mechanic, plumber, or the person would practically show them the way. Okay? Then, among the following, the correct answer is B. That is 1, 3, and 4. That means 1, 3, and 4. No, this is wrong. Role playing is also not an on the job training. This goes under off the job. Actually, 5 is apprenticeship. You learn it while doing it. So you're correct. Not all of these are correct there. Coaching is done while people are learning their work. So in this case, demonstration is while you are doing the work, the people can show you how to do it. And apprenticeship is while you are doing work under that particular person and learning it. Excuse me. Right? Now let's move on to the next point. The functions of the lower management are. What are the various functions of lower management, everyone? Is it executing the plan in accordance with the policies and procedures of the company, or maintaining discipline, or selecting suitable operative and supervisory personnel, or providing training to the workers, or maintaining good relations with others? According to the scenario, which one is correct? A and B, A, B, and C. I'm just marking it here. Is it number one? A as well as B, while second one says ABC, second option says A, B as well as C, third option says B, D, E. B, D as well as E is basically a part of the third option, and the last one is C and D. The these two are fourth option. So according to you, which option is correct? I'm sorry. When we talk about the functions of the lower management, na, functions of the lower management are lower management is responsible for the working with the with the workers directly. Okay, workers are directly working under them, executing plans in accordance with the top management that can be there. Excuse me, because they are the ultimate executioners. The next point is maintaining discipline among the workers. Yes, the foreman takes care of the work there, है ना? And the next point is selecting suitable operative and supervisory personnel. That is not something they choose, but these people choose B, D as well as E. That means the correct answer would be, marking it over here, everyone, B, maintaining discipline among the workers, right? Then D, providing training to the workers, and E, maintaining good relations. This is all a part of it. Overall, even the executing the plans in accordance with the policies and directives of the top management, yeah, this is something which is basically the middle management working as well as the lower management working. Execution of the plan starts with all of them. So that's why I think I'll keep this one out, and at the same time selecting suitable personnel. This is something that seniors will have to do, not the juniors. You know? This is a portion that seniors will have to do. So in this case, the correct answer would be B, D as well as E. So I'll be choosing for B, D and E. Next question. Cash flows are presumably reinvested in the capital budgeting decisions at discount rate, market rate, cost of capital, riskless rate, or it is reinvested at IRR. This happens just like our FDs, everyone. In our FD, what happens when we make money? That same money is reinvested into that particular FD again. Now we don't get at that point of time. It is our choice though. So what can be chosen? Is it A, C and D, or A, B, C, B, A, C and E, or B, C, D, or C, D as well as E? Achha, when we talk about the cash flows, the most important thing is discount rate is taken up. Number one is discount rate. Market, there's nothing called market rate which we take in terms of discounting factors. Cost of capital is definitely taken, and even IRR is taken. This B and D point is basically something which is not something that we can implement in this case. Okay? So in this case, I would say that is A, C as well as Tamam. So in this case, it would be A, C as well as E. Okay? Next point. Arrange the following management functions in the logical sequence of getting things done. How do we do things? What would be the logical sequence? The problem is you would have done post corp. है ना? Post. I have talked about post corp in my classes a lot, everyone. This is planning. This is organizing. This is staffing. This one's directing. This is coordinating as well as controlling. These two are reporting as well as budgeting. So what would be the logical sequence? In the logical sequence, these are your options A, B, C, D, F, E. Then we have A, C, E, F, D, E. Then is A, C, B, D, F, E. Then A, C, B, D, E, F. In this case, what you can look forward to is first of all find out anywhere. First of all, A, planning, organizing. Then we have stuffing. That means it should start with A, C, B. है ना? The best way is find out the ACB first. ACB is there in the last 2 points only. ठीक है? Then the next point is D. Then in this case it is in both the cases they have taken D. Then one is DFE. D is basically what? Coordinating. It's also sorted. Then we have directing, then we have controlling, because when we follow it, D would be directing, CO would be controlling. So in this case, the correct answer would be A, C, E, F, D, E. It is basically A, C. Hey, this option is also wrong. It has to go like this. It has to go A, C, B, D, F and E. It has to be C, everyone. I'm just correcting it. Okay, I'll be sharing this in our Telegram channel as well. Uh, it has to be C. It is basically A, then C, then B, then F, then D, then E. Yeah, that's gonna be the rule. It is going to be like this, everyone. Writing it over again for a better clarity. I think it would be A is planning, then you organize, then you keep the staff, then you have to direct people, then you control, and it has to be, last one has to be coordination. So it has to be A, then C, then B, then next one is directing, then controlling. Then we can look forward to coordinating. It can be coordinating, can be before even, it can be after even. So it's gonna be like A, C, B. Yeah. Again, it has to go with D, F, E. This has to be done in a very careful manner. These questions are basically the trickier ones. Maximum mistakes can happen in these kind of questions. It's not about going through the choices, it's about actually knowing the process. Otherwise, you will definitely uh, going to face a trouble there. Next question, everyone. Yeah, controlling has to be the last event, ma'am. Sometimes you can always find coordinating as the last one. Na? Coordinating is something which wasn't really introduced at that point of time. Basically, what happened was at that point of time when Henry Fayol introduced it, na, according to him, it was planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and this one was coordinating, not controlling. Okay? That is why it became a little troublesome there. Span of management is determined by managers training, managers personal qualities, then subordinates training, and then trade union. What would be the answer? Span of management. Span of management refers to the number of people working under you. How many people can you handle? That is your span of management. Basically, span of management is kept very carefully because if one particular person is handling more than one particular person that he is supposed to, then what will happen? Slowly and suddenly, that particular person will start creating a havoc in the working there. Because you have to be in a controlled manner now. On what basis the span of management is dependent upon. Basically, that particular manager, what is his training there, and what are his personal qualities. If he's someone who's submissive, who doesn't talk much, then the number of people working under him has to be lessened a lot. ठीक है ना? And the last one is subordinate training. How do we train that subordinate that you have to work under this particular manager? How much they are cooperating with it. So it has to be uh, 1, 2, and 3. So that would be B. Trade union can never define how many number of people you will be handling under you. They are just there to maintain that. I would say that sobriety among the workers as well as the peace between both the parties. Right? Here comes the next question. 14 days intermediate T bills were brought into effect from 1996 to 1997 after the abolition of which of the following? 91, 91 days T bills, 92 days T bills, 273 or 364? This is a question related to treasury bills there. But I think this is a little more technical, so I'll tell you myself only. In this case, it was 91 days T bills, treasury bills. Okay? Now comes which of the following is not a factor contributing to MBO program failure? Management by objective failure. First is altering the goals to meet the changes of circumstances, easy goals, or lack of management support or setting up unrealistic difficult goals. Which one of the following is not factor contributing to MBO failure? Management by objectives can fail if you are looking forward towards easier goal. There is no support by the management. It is unrealistically difficult. The correct answer would be A. When you alter the goals to meet the changes in circumstances. Okay, sometimes now, for example, during COVID, the scenario changed altogether. You had to change your entire goals. You were not looking forward towards growth, growth, growth. You were like survive, survive, survive. When you see that the circumstances are changing, you have to change the goals as well. That is a positive point. Span of management is there. Sorry, MBO is there. We are not saying that we will not be taking care of the things, but in such a way that it is possible to take care of. You know? Right? So here comes the next point then. Which of the following statements are true? Number one, payback period method considers all cash flows. Payback period method concerns with the recovery cost and profitability. NPV represents net addition to the wealth of the shareholders, or accounting rate of return method incorporates risk as well as the time value of money. This one's totally wrong. This is basically the one which was earlier. It was there earlier. This is a traditional method. So this one's gone. Payback period pays all to importance to all of it. No, it just took cares only and only about the repayment, nothing else. NPV talks about the addition of wealth there. Now, this is a point which can be partially true, but I still cannot say that this is exactly what we can say is correct. So I think I'll go in this case. If one has to be chosen, then it is B is absolutely correct, because payback period is all about that. Since there are options, I think then I'll go for B as well as C. So in this case, it would be A and B, A and D, B and C, and B and D. The right answer is going to be B and C, because B is absolutely correct. Payback period is caring only and only about repayment, nothing else. Which of the following is not part of the audit process? Sorry, the management audit, everyone. Management audits are not about identification of responsibility centers, review of performance of each responsibility center, review of organizational structure, or investigation. The investigation is investigating the depreciation method and its application on fixed assets. The depreciation part is not a part of the management audit. Management audit is basically taking care of the internal control there. Okay? This is not a part of something there. How do you the investigation is done when there's something has happened already. Next question, everyone. Promoting team spirit, harmony, as well as unity within the organization is the principle of order, scalar chain, esprit de corps, or equity. When we talk about the team spirit means unity is strength. Order talks about keeping the things at the right place. Scalar chain talks about the hierarchical order. Equity talks about having equitable treatment among the people. That means if someone's weaker, give more attention. Someone's stronger, give little lesser attention, but give attention to both of them. And then it comes as esprit de corps. Okay, so that's it for the day, everyone. So I hope this turned out to be a little helpful for you. Okay, let's move on and talk about it towards our organizations. Okay, currently now we are going through our revision batches as well as our overall classes. So what I can tell you is you can look forward towards our classes in a proper manner through our app or through our website. So I'll just show you where to go when you're looking forward to your preparation for your for the CIB examination this year. Okay, so now let me just take you. What you need to do is you need to go on to our website. Here you will find all the details in the JIB and CIB. Just a moment. This you have to go on to our website. That's adda247.com, right? www.adda247.com. Then you have to go on to the area of JIB and CIB. Let me open it again. Right? This is our website. Once you go on to our website, you have to go to the area of JIB and CIB. So there's some issue with this. So what I can tell you is you have to go on to our website. There is adda247.com. As soon as you go on to our website now, this is something that can happen. Okay, just a moment. Yeah. First of all, go on to the area of www.ara247.com. Then go on to the area of JIB and CIB, and this is CIB 2023. Here comes all our revision batches. You can take up the revision batch, or you can actually go ahead and take up on our Mahapack. All you need to do is you need to use the code PREP78. You have to use the code PREP78. And continue it. So this will be giving you a discount. Then it would cost you 3519.78 for the revision batch. The validity is for 2 months, right? This was for the bilingual one. You can look forward to our English medium as well. The English medium batch is also here on the Play Store. There it is. Our batches also there. In terms of this examination, you can also take up, if you're looking forward to detailed classes and not revision batches, again you can look forward to JIB CIB Mahapack. There comes the CIB Mahapack. You can also take up the JIB and CIB Mahapack. In this bilingual English medium, every single batch that we have taken up is visible. It is available. For that, what you need to do is you need to use the code PREP78 and continue. This would cost you 6809. So this is the perfect time when you can look forward to and purchase this particular Mahapack, because under this you'll be getting 6 plus 6 months validity. That means it is visible for not for this, or not only these 6 months, but even after that. So you can look forward to it and purchase it as early as possible, because again this is required in terms of your preparation. Then you should purchase it as early as possible. Thank you everyone. I'll be meeting you tomorrow. Acha. At the same time, right? I'll be meeting you at the same time tomorrow with the same different level of questions regarding all these modules. Thank you.